Timber beats. Yeah.
It doesn't beat it, right? But it goes like 5-5.
Now, what I think they're gonna Alliance, they might dual lane the Morphling mid, but yeah, I mean, you guys said they liked Ember, right?
They love Ember,
I'm guessing that's what we'll see. But CCNC is like the best laning TA.
That is true. It
so
is his
like
best hero.
now I guess I'll get to see the matchup for real.
There's still a Brood, mama.
I was going to say there's still a Brood, but
no.
They can't Brood with that lineup.
TA crushed.
Yeah. No, that's the thing with the when you're their first pick, right? Yeah. So when you're first picking, you pick this TA fourth. Like it's hard. It's hard to counter their hero. But at the same time now they have absolutely no team fight, so they're very dependent on lanes. Like if PL gets really farmed, they're still okay, and it looks like he probably will. But it's Shen. I just want to see. I want to see what he does.
Alliance's bans are very, very cute. They banned a Magnus, which is a counter to PL, and they banned a Bad Rider, which counters like the TA.
Mind games.
Yeah.
We hope.
We can't pick the counters if we ban them.
Next level.
Forward to this shit.
I think paiN is still trying to figure out what alliance are going for fifth, though, right?
I think this Chen is going to be a huge problem, though. They have not addressed him at all.
Yeah, maybe, but is he?
It could be a huge problem.
He's a Shen.
Yeah, it depends on how his game goes.
Isn't this, again, this is next level stuff. If you don't put anything in the lane where Chen is, then you don't need to counter him.
Yeah, just tri-lane, off-lane, and dual lane mid.
Well, they tri-lane mid earlier.
Okay, they didn't ban Husker.
They tri-lane mid. So...
But Husker TA kind of goes... Like, TA is not the worst against Husker.
No, it's unplayable.
It's
actually nothing you can do. Even if I have to play versus like Armel or something.
Whoa, a Zeus.
What?
All right. Well, they've got a PO and a Zeus, so it's now a Terrorblade then for the last pick, is it?
They've got literally 0 team fight.
Wait, so it's offlane Zeus and opposition for Zeus, and we don't know.
We have no idea.
No, we don't. Maybe offlane Zeus with the support.
Literally, these two teams have selected one support between them.
10 seconds remaining.
That's a clear support. The rest we have no idea.
I think the Chen can just choose wherever he wants to go and he will dominate.
I mean, Tiny's obviously a support now, isn't it, for that paiN side?
I mean, it could be Zeus.
It could be Zeus.
As well.
Could it? This game.
Jakiro, man.
Come on, boys! Come on, boys! There's the team fight. There's the tower hitting. Everything. All in one hero.
I mean, if Alliance, if they do well in lanes and they just group up and go,
push
paiN cannot stop them.
No, they can't do anything. They have no spam. They have no, it's hard to fight. They need an early, let's see here. Is that support Tiny? It is, right?
It is definitely a support
so,
ADR.
They're not going to have any way to start a fight.
No, it's offlane Tiny.
That's okay,
yeah, it's offlane, yeah.
But they're not pressured hard, right? Because they also have Morphling for late game, so they're not all in either.
Now for me, I just want to see how the lanes go. I'm finding it hard to predict.
I think I'm going to line. I like it. I like Chen.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do some predictions based on the craziest draft we've had so far at the Kuala Lumpur Major.
I think as long as Alliance doesn't make some mistakes, I think they'll do pretty good in their lanes. And I think if they group up and go, I don't see how paiN actually fight.
Okay. So you're going go Alliance. Good man.
Alliance. They are a strong laning team. It comes down to that. Cause
remember where you're from, Kuala?
Exactly. Swedish. I've never said it, but Swedish pride.
Absolutely.
That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
No, I mean, he would have been an Alliance player if he'd just been born a little early or something.
Though.
So
no, I think Alliance should take it.
Okay.
But I can totally see them just throwing some lead and the PL becoming undealable.
Okay.
But I'm going with Alliance.
I'm going Alliance.
Going Alliance as well?
Big Chen fan.
All right. So 3 for the Alliance. And obviously they've got Jakiro, so obviously I have to go for Alliance as well. So it's a clean sweep.
I take it back. I'll go for paiN.
No, it's Alliance clean sweep, which I'm sure our commentary team will be at least one half of our commentary team will be very happy about. There's no bans here, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Paul, for that. I love your memes. Very fresh.
I'm just stealing yours, buddy.
Really
Sorry.
Hard.
I appreciate that.
Have fun. Jakiro, Alliance.
Yeah.
Win.
Alliance picked some nice heroes. No Terrorblade bullshit.
Right?
No Terrorblade, we're all happy there on that one. It should be a great game.
Yeah.
I think sure Alliance have got this crazy lineup, these sort of counters that we talked about, but at the same time, paiN X, they've got some classics. It's a Ritsu PL, it's a CCNC TA. These are like the heroes that these players have won, thousands, hundreds of thousands of pubs with.
Hundreds of thousands
to be precise the number.
Yeah.
These are the heroes that these players can absolutely pop off on, and it could be a bit of a worry for Alliance if they don't sort of get themselves in gear in the laning stage. But They do have, I mean, it's, as the other panels touched on, the Jakiro, this finishing pick for Quakefa. This is not going to make life easy in the mid lane for Quinn on the tier. That is for sure, right? Quakefa should dominate.
We have seen that before. I believe Sumail has been playing that a little bit against TA to great success. So as long as the Jakiro does well in the lane, middle, it should be no problem. Easy game. And you know, you mentioned PL, sure, it doesn't really matter. Because if you have the stronger team fight on Alliance, it doesn't matter how strong you are on PL, you just win the fights and you win the game. Easy.
Make it sound nice and simple. See if that is going to be the case with the execution as we get ourselves into this game 1 of the best of 3 between paiN X and Alliance. As this game, certainly can expect a lot of action from both sides. A bit of fun. Adriano on the Tiny, and of course the Zeus coming into play here from Fleet. Something a little different. We see it sometimes. We know it has been something that's cropped up in the past in a few of the NA games, and Fleet is going to be rolling it this time with paiN X. I mean, what do you think the idea is in this game about the Zeus support? Because I sort of look at the heroes on Alliance's lineup, and they've got some pretty good heroes to sort of play against a Zeus, right? Like, there's nothing straight up that the Zeus is super good against, is there?
No, it's like it can be good against Morph if he gets caught out. You have that burst, but other than that, you know, Zeus does a lot of AoE damage. You got Chen, you just heal it up. There's also, of course, Pugna, the Cripify. You can just burst that guy as well. But it's not the greatest Zeus game.
The battle
and yeah, the game is about to start. Getting 2-2 runes. Here we go. Alliance has been on top of those runes from the previous games that I've been watching.
Okay, let's see if they...
It's going to be very impressive to see them get those runes.
They do so again. And as we say, you know, the mid lane, we do expect the Jakiro to have a pretty good time, Quakefa. Looking at the side lanes, we'll see who's able to come out on top. And next, obviously, is getting that dazzle that trying to really get a lot of popularity at the moment. And so we'll see a good bit of harassment onto Insania, beating away the Chen with the poison touch on him. Get a fair bit of damage onto him as well. He does keep getting refreshed there with each right click. He's just straight up dead. Or very fast. I spoke too soon.
Easy, baby.
He's still chasing.
He's wasting his time.
He is. All right, Insania. He's fine.
Yeah, and he did it intentionally because he knows he's Chen. He can't do anything before the creep spawn, and it's now at 1 minute. Beautiful play.
Okay.
But yeah, we see the power there of the dazzle. Absolutely crazy when he just gets to hit and refresh the poison touch. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a fun game with some refreshing heroes here, a little bit new heroes. And yeah, the mid matchup, it's like Jakiro should win this matchup, as we see he's kind of doing right now, but this is something we don't see often, so it's kind of hard to really remember how good this matchup is.
Yeah, we'll see how much of an edge Quakefa can get in this matchup against CCNC's TA. Yeah, as I say, you know, CCNC's played a lot of TA. I'm sure he has faced up against a few Jakiros in the past. So should have, you know, the ways to sort of play against it, and I said I would be surprised if we see sort of CCNC underestimate the power of the dragon and put himself in danger's way by getting too low.
The scary part for CCNC here is also any rotation. Chan rotation will mean he dies. A Earthshake rotation means he dies, so he's always got to be careful if he just dies like this. He also dies.
He's got refraction. He's holding Siatai. He's doing the maths.
He knows.
He knows the matchup.
He has played his hero quite a lot. But Quakefa is also a very strong laner, so... But yeah, this matchup can be... You never know, man. Don't underestimate CCNC, God.
Absolutely not. And Ritsu on this top lane. We'll see how he does, as at the moment the farm not going to come in super quick to start things off. So the pressure is there from Alliance. Keeping good tabs on Ritsu's farm.
Invis and Earthshaker now. Gotta be really careful now on CCNC. He knows he's around here.
I mean, he's playing it smart, Quinn. He really... This is a matchup where... I've got to say, Bodo, you know, if Quinn's 13-7 against Quakefa's 9-2. And, I mean, you picked this Jakiro to sort of destroy the TA mid. It's not happening. CCNC, he's playing it really well.
Now, I feel like it's just the early levels, though.
Okay.
Jakiro has really long cooldowns on this Liquid Fire. And you can't really take advantage of that much of the spells. Like, you take a look at Breeze Fire, it doubles in damage if you skill at level 2. So if you just get a couple levels, it'll favor more for Jakiro.
We'll see if Koifa does manage to swing back on top of the mid matchup. Top lane Tiger. And for the block off onto Lelis.
No dagger, or no tree.
Oh, Boxy coming into the right clicks. Lelis has got the heals, but he's surrounded. Blast comes out as well. That'll be first blood for Alliance.
Easy. No tango there. Nowhere to go.
No, it was totally trapped. Oh, he did. Yeah, he's going to pick up some now.
Yep.
But yeah, trapped in the tree line. No escape for him. I mean, I know this mid lane may get better, but I think he's just so far ahead.
Yeah, he's kind of snowballing.
I mean, he's got a lot of denies in this match. He's 19-12, so even when the levels do get there for the Jakiro, CCNC's going to be playing from ahead on the TA in this matchup that, on paper, should be incredibly unfavorable. Top lane, bit of trouble for the Dazzle once more. He's getting himself underneath the tower. Boxy wants to dive for the kill, but the stick charges are there. Not quite enough damage this time round, as he will survive. This attention sort of being drawn away from Ritsu a little bit, getting Ritsu a little bit of space to start hitting the creeps again. Not a lot, though. It's still going to be a slow start for the PL.
Yeah, but the middle lane, this is something you don't normally play. I feel like this is something you definitely need to practice to really understand it. I don't think you can just pick it up and just easily play it.
The thing, because I feel like in the past I have seen Koifa play the mid Jakiro. But
it probably happened.
So far, Quinn, I think it's just as we say, you know, the amount of TA that he's played against sort of these heroes that can really make a TA suffer, and he knows his limits. And with that in mind, he's kept a fantastic hold of that 1v1 so far. Bottom lane, Rhino does get in, gets tossed back onto Insania, throws him back into the hands of Flea. Punches, they'll bring him down. Insania's gone. You're going to see Mecha jump across, look to find Flea in return. Oh, not quite enough magical burst, as he will not be able to get the kill. paiN getting those runes as well. Yeah, 3 of the... yeah, there we go, yeah. Picks up the third one now. So 3 of the 4 bounty runes go in the way of paiN X.
In the top lane here.
Yeah, this is...
The movement speed of Pugna is just so annoying to deal with. He just runs around, pokes you all the time. Blast you. Oh, middle of the gang comes in.
Oh, it does, yeah. The Dazzle gang coming in, catching Koifa off guard. I mean, mid lane, it's not going great at all for Alliance. The side lanes, though, they are suddenly going better. I say that, though, they do lose Insania down bottom, but the farm for the 2 cores on the side lane of Alliance is looking good. But this Dragon, he's going to have a rough start. I mean, he's level 4, CCNC's level 6.
And it's not going to get easier now either.
No, this is not a hero that you can just recover on. As he may just be dead again. They are bringing it back up. One more trap. CCNC can't dive off, but he can get the side blades. Wow. Oh, this mid lane is a total disaster for Koifa.
It is a disaster.
A total disaster. As
what
Quinn
a player. CCNC. True God.
You can't mess around against this boy's TA. And, I mean, he's going to feel great about this one. Because he knows, you know, they picked the Jakiro specifically for one reason. And that reason... To win this lane, it's just not happened. And this Jakiro, it's so hard to get back into the game as a core Jakiro if you have a rough lane.
Yeah, they need to get some kind of gank on him or something. Like, we look at the net worth, not doing too hard right now. Bottom, can he actually kill him? No, he cannot.
Strength shifting. Okay, it will be fine. First to take him, Lelis will be there. A bit more harassment. Forcing Mickey back out of the lane and trying to slow down his farm a little bit, because as I said, both Mickey and Boxy do continue to farm very well in the side lanes.
Yeah, but Alliance had a stronger team fight for sure this game, but if the lanes go this poorly, especially for mid mainly, this is going to be a big problem. Like, this TA can just take over the game, create a lot of space for PL, and it's not going to be that easy anymore.
So a bit of a go on to Insania once more. Toss forward the Dazzle, getting him on top of him. The Shadow Wave heals comes out. A couple more right clicks will do it, and a blast from Flea does the job. Insania taken down again. This Chen suffering. That's what, sort of 3 times in a row that he's been taken out in that area of the jungle.
Yeah, he's not gotten any successful ganks or really put a lot of pressure, to be honest, so it's not really worked out.
Tiger comes towards the mid, throws out a Fissure, but nothing is going to come of it. As at this point, Koifa is at level 5 against CCNC's level 8. 3-level difference before the 8-minute mark between the 2 mid laners.
Not good. Not good at all. Bottom though. Can he kill? Who's gonna die here?
Oh, the creeps blocking off Adriano will keep Insania safe this time. be able to walk it up. But Flea, obviously with these kills, making good timing on the arcane boots on the support Zeus. He's got those done, so him and Adriano can continue the spam on the bottom lane. Nova Fisher comes out, but CCNC will be more than fine to walk his way around it and head off to safety. Boyford will at least hit level 6 with these creeps coming in underneath the tower, but it's 8 minutes in and your mid Jakiro, he's losing his tier 1 tower to the TA. I mean, CCNC just playing on top form this game, in this matchup.
And Jakiro doesn't even have boots yet, so you know, if he gets hit by one of those traps, you just get run down right now, so pretty scary situation. Top, however, is going really good. The Pugna has been pretty much dominating that lane.
Yeah, Boxy and Mickey are farming.
Yeah,
because
they kind of just been rotating the Dazzle to middle and to bottom. They don't really care about top. He'll farm back later.
Oh, Insania again. Oh, he's got backup, and it will keep him safe with Fleet. Bam! Gets the line and bogged down onto Insania, and he goes for the TP out. Does not want to mess around at all, but he's not going to get away. Insania will get the double kill. Does die again, but hey, he gets a couple of kills in return.
Yeah, and then tons of levels for Pugna right there. A little bit problem top though, because now Ritsu is farming and can actually kill middle. This will be really big.
There's the backup of the Dazzle, but there's nothing to save him. The blast comes through with the Decrepifiers, the refraction wears off, and a big move from Boxy, who was, as you say, having a fantastic time top in the farm, makes that crucial rotation and is able to get that kill onto CCNC.
Yeah,
they needed to kill him.
That is such a big kill right there. Like, TA is such a snowbally hero. It's kind of like AM in a sense that if you die like once or twice with AM, you kind of lose so much momentum. Yeah. Essentially the game, and it's kind of true for TA as well to a certain degree. Like if he doesn't die there, he can just win the game just by winning middle so hard. But now that death, if he dies like 1 or 2 more times, you don't need to worry about that hero that much.
See, bottom lane as well. Mickey does continue to get a very good amount of farm, as we can see.
Middle again.
Okay.
CCNC.
All right, for all the good start that he had.
Getting a little overconfident there.
2 deaths in a row in that middle lane. I mean, that's how you get rid of the lead that you had in that matchup.
Was this intended by Lions? You just fatten the pig and so it gets, you know, big and then
beat him up. Absolutely. Maybe that's the plan all along. Quite was there ready to roast him with the fire.
Yep. Oh, the creep.
Dazzle. Get that Satire Tormentor. Oh, it's a good bit of gold. Oh, he's got it. Easy money. Easy money indeed. But yeah, just less than a 1k difference between these two teams.
Still the Hero is definitely struggling in the net worth. Tiny is, I mean the Zeus as a support is even higher right now. And he does have some AoE potential to farm. Korkva, but not the greatest.
See the Dazzle and Zeus coming back towards the bottom to back up Adriano. He is a very hard target to kill. That as long as he plays safe. They use the Thunder God's Wrath to hunt him out, but a TP is instantly coming in for Alliance down towards the bottom tower for backup. So paiN, they do start to retreat. Tiger goes for the Fisher out onto Flea. Flea.
He's blocked. Here comes Boxy.
He's got the burst.
Boxy with the perfect rotations over and over.
Very nice catch from Tiger. And
picking up the kills. And we also see that Morphling has a pretty good game as well. Being that second in net worth. He's going to have could be pretty rough game for him because this Tiny gets the dagger. That burst is always scared to deal with. And TA also has really high burst. And add a Zeus on that. So he needs to play pretty well this game. Not just die.
Okay. Moving towards the top lane, looking to get some pressure onto the tier 1 tower there. Does have backup of Insania. Chen army. Ritsu. Dreads and now resorting to the jungle. Make good timing on the diffuser blade without being worried. Potential ganks coming in from Alliance on the lanes. Adriano does show himself. I don't know where one another is, but the game continuing to be very close. As it stands 6-6. They're trying for it. The tower is about to fall. Adriano does get the tower denied.
700 gold, that hurts. And the toss back.
That'll keep him safe. Nice play from Adriano.
Who is this guy? Perfect play there by the Tiny.
Couldn't have played it any better.
Deny and toss him back. Bleed. And this is really good for paiN, because they really just want to stop the snowball a bit from Alliance, or just, you know, not give them as much gold, because Alliance just want to group up and take advantage of the stronger team fight, delay Earthshaker dagger and so on. So that is really big deal. And paiN, they just want the dagger as well, and tiny getting closer. Just keep getting pick off. That's basically how they will win this game.
A try for Mickey again. It's always such a hard target to do. If he gets that shift off, they're never going to have enough burst at this stage to kill the Morphling.
It's not going to happen without Blink Dagger. On Tiny, you need to like toss and avalanche instantly with his result, and he can die. But Mickey's probably aware of that, so he'll just make sure he doesn't, like, sometimes you stay on super low health, but against a Tiny, you can just make sure you're sitting on 1,000 when you're a little bit endangered. Bottom, the push is coming in here. Alliance is going. This is the group up.
Oh, they're moving in. Tier 2 tower starting to fall. They have got an insane amount of push. CCNC actually pretty deep on Alliance's half of the map. Nothing that he can do himself about Mickey at the moment. They will back away, but they're getting away with this push. The sort of group up and go that they have with the Jakiro, the Pugna, and the Chen. It's a lot of siege potential. They're taking these objectives, getting the money off the map.
Well, it's going to be really important again for the Earthshaker. If Earthshaker gets dagger, this game just gets so much harder, because paiN, they're going to get double blink soon, and they want to jump in, and then you have a counter initiation on the Earthshaker. He's going to stop that completely and just destroy them. paiN X, you got to find the timing. Get those pick off with the daggers now. If they let the Alliance just group up, that's going to be a big problem.
Yeah. Kind of hard to take the 5 map against this, especially when Ritsu and CCNC aren't quite at their first mate. Right, Adriano gets the blink in onto Boxy, but it's not enough burst to kill him off. He gets the life drain, Boxy's going to be fine. Thundergod's Wrath comes through. They're trying to turn towards them. Boxy sitting on 20 HP, he's trying to back up. Will slow him. CCNC's hunting.
The runes!
He'll grab it. Oh, and the ice path as well. Holds back Quinn. Quinn can't chase this, so Boxy will be fine.
Oh, he even goes to farm the lane a little bit.
Oh, a little bit of greed. I like it.
What a boss right there. And they leave the bottom, and that is a little bit upsetting, but you know, he gets out alive there. Got the Chen heal to just heal him up there, saving him.
I mean, Boxy and Mickey are having fantastic games on both the carry and, of course, the offlane. You see Adriano setting up for the hunt, ready to see if Mickey does dare show his face in the lane, whilst low on the old strength.
You see Akira, though, he is pretty tanky.
1300 is a little too much for Adriano to try and jump for, especially when they don't have Thundergod's Wrath.
Really important to be on strength here. A lot of people switch to int here just to get, you know, I get a little bit more damage. I hate more, you know, just stay on strength. In a game like this, you don't want to get bursted, especially against a Tiny.
Dire's middle tower
It will make the difference. Here we go, the group up again.
Adriano is going to try for the jump in, but the ice pass there in response from Quite, but straight away the Grep find the life drain. They look to go for Adriano, will be cancelled by the lightning bolt. On the back of it all, wrap around for Dazzle in a very unfortunate position. He was well in and on his own, so Mickey's able to just chase him down, beat him down. They do end up losing Boxy though.
Diving deep here, maybe a little bit too deep.
He's going to be ice path, but they've got the control to deal with him quite for getting the slow out. The trap will slow the two of them, but already TPs, they're coming into the shrine. Tiger's going to be there with the wraparound, comes out with a Fisher as they get CCNC as well. A double kill for Mickey as he continues to stand highest net worth. This Morphling having a beautiful game.
And CCNC going in deep there just to get the pick off on Boxy, which obviously you want, because that hero is super strong right now. Slowing him down, but leading to a double kill on Morphling. Not the greatest thing you want. And he's getting so far ahead right now that it's going to be really hard killing this guy soon. And you're also fine with Yakir not having the best game. Like, he's kind of okay now.
Yeah, I mean, he's still, at the end of the day, the spells do a lot of damage. As long as you got set up, it's going to be going.
Like, you don't really expect this guy to carry the game. And the blink tag coming out here, it's going to be a kill. They have the damage. It's pretty slow though.
See what they can go. They got him. They got him indeed. So the beautiful comment from the man himself, Loader, and I couldn't agree more. Commenting on Boxy's rotations this game, and indeed the sort of the Pugna movements around the map. And now sort of as a whole, now Mickey sort of stepping it up and being in the right place at the right time, even getting himself involved in the early stages as the Morphling. It's starting to really pick up. You can feel the momentum for Alliance.
And Akira completely recovered, honestly. He's not towards his fine now, but his level, more importantly. Like, you just want level on this hero. All his skills
just want the spells
are super powerful. Like a max ice pass is going to make such a big difference. So just getting those levels to level 12. TA is only level 13 now, so it's like one level difference all of a sudden.
And Alliance do sort of have that good fallback as well. They've got this powerful strength now in terms of push, but at the same time, if it does slow down, there's always going to be this Morphling that's going to be massive. And, you know, pretty much all stages of the game as well. Boxy can be very annoying to play against with the Decrepify, making sort of both CCNC and Ritsu's life very hard to play. As they're pushing into the base. This tier 3 tower in trouble. We are still really yet to see Ritsu turn up to the fight, as Ritsu still focusing on getting his item, has now got it. So the Diffusal Blade now online for the PL.
Do they want to commit on this? They got it. Okay, that is pretty big.
18 minutes in, breaking the base like that.
Yeah.
Alliance,
a lot of coins.
They're hitting their timings. They really are.
And now you can just clean up the shrines as well if you want. Some additional gold, the map control. Gonna make doing Roche way harder for paiN because that's also something they kind of want. You want to get that like a pick off or two for paiN with the blinks, and then quickly go in and on the Roche just kill it with the TA. PL can easily tank with Illusion for some reason. Yeah, PL's just been farming all game. He's got his first item now. That is item that you can kind of start fighting with, but do you really want to fight? Not really. You can't really go in and fight against the Alliance lineup, so panel talked about it, the Alliance too strong in team fight.
Yeah.
And PL needs like a heart, and that's going to be 20 minutes away.
And even with sort of the PL's damage and the diffuser, it's still hard to kill this Morphling. Like, unless they do get that jump disable, as you say, he's going to live every time. He's got the Manta as well. Now Mikasa an extra way to play his way out of sticky situations.
Yeah. It's going to be really hard to burst the guy, especially if Chen is also ready. Just get an extra heal. Might make the difference where you can get off the strength. Smoke. Now we can get the pick off top. Smoking for the runes.
And he's going to be spotted out by the Thunder God's Wrath. Lee knows he's there. Going for it. Sham. And it's going to be the target for Alliance.
We have this casual MOBA mask on Morphling, makes farming jungle so much easier.
This looks to be not noticed at all by paiN. I mean, they used Thunder God's Wrath, and then Alliance, as soon as they were aware there was no Zeus ult, they went straight into the pit because they know that there was no chance of it being scouted. They're going to get away with this one for free, so Alliance keeping that pace that their lineup thrives on.
And even if they get scouted there, they still have the stronger team fight, because you don't really have the greatest jump. Like if you go in with Tiny, they will just counter initiate, so it's kind of scary. Commit again. The team fight on paiN is really weak, but he got the hood now on the peel, so he can kind of fight if he wants. Like you would assume that if he wants to fight in the next 5 to 10 minutes, you would go the hood. Otherwise, you can could skip it.
I mean, it very much feels like paiN. Both Ritsu and CCNC, they're not interested in fighting until they get their items. They're very much both just sort of playing their own game for now. So we've yet to really see sort of a move or big answer from paiN and how they're going to deal with this sort of team play that Alliance is being very successful with so far. So once the BKB is there for CCNC and, as you say, the hood on Ritsu, maybe we'll now see them try a bit more to get involved and to actively sort of put a stop to the reign that Alliance is having across the map.
Yeah, that BKB will be big, and they kind of also just need to wait out on that Aegis fighting into that. But even if they get the perfect team for to jump and kill one hero, if that's not like a key target, I don't know how they win the fights, honestly. The sustain from Alliance is just so strong. And they have a glimmer on Pug now, just all these team fight items. Here we go, they're gonna push. Bottom is safe. Airflicker's baiting.
They're trying for the jump in, but straight away Mickey, he zips up to the high ground and look towards the barracks, start to poke away. At the same time, smoke coming up. paiN a little bit on the back line, maybe see if they can reset and get themselves in. They're taking down the top racks, range racks are gone.
They know there's no Airflicker here now.
See if they can fight back. Adriano goes in with the jump blink, but the Hand of God is out. Alliance are fine to stick around. Ritsu's going to try with the wraparound though. Gets on top of Insania, and Quoifer. Quoifer's going to be used up in the air, Insania's gone. They will look towards Quoifer as well, and they will be able to punish both of them. If they can fight back, Mickey's still strong. Punching into Ritsu having to doppel away. The refraction's up on CCNC. Adriano coming in again with the combo. Not enough damage to bring down Boxy. Tiger jumps in with the Echo. He's locked down one. Not enough damage from himself to kill him off, but with the right clicks of the rest, they may be able to do so. But Ritsu, he's still alive. The illusion's coming out onto Tiger. Tiger incredibly low. Ritsu runs back in. charges him down. miCKe's out of mana and out of health. He's also got to be careful here as Alliance. They're losing a fair few off the back of this. They've got to try and escape with as much as they can. Boxy going for the self-to-grab-fine TP out will make it. They've got nothing to cancel it. He will escape, and so will miCKe.
Yeah, that was a pretty important TP out there by Boxy. If he didn't get that, it would have been so bad. Alliance here taking pretty sloppy fight. Like all the time, Earthshaker's bottom because he's kind of expecting PL to be there to push the lane because they don't want to take the fight. And when Zeus just ults, they see it and instantly they go top. And then Earthshaker just has to run all the way, and you know they just kill it. They kill a few heroes too fast, and just a buyback on the Dazzle. Winning that fight, and also the Earthshaker kind of went on the wrong target there.
Yeah.
Like both the cores were like going for the tiny, and then all of a sudden Earthshaker just goes on complete other hero. So a little bit of miscommunication. That's fine. They're still in a good position.
I mean, it's still sort of the game is so close in terms of net worth. I mean, 10-10. It's less than 1K lead. One of the most static close games that I feel that we've seen. As Alliance, they obviously have sort of the advantage in gold in terms of the objectives they've been able to take and the pushes they're getting on. But paiN, as we're seeing, CCNC and Ritsu just trying to be focused on getting those big items so they can sort of be these beasts in the fight that sort of don't care too much about the superior team fight that Alliance have. But they're still sort of an item away. You know, CCNC trying to get his Deso after the BKB. And paiN have got to do something soon, because again, Alliance
ult is out. They did get the range strikes before, and they're all here. No one is split pushing. There's going to be a fight. Alliance is probably happy with this. He's still got Aegis as well.
Ritsu, he's jumping around outside of the base. You've got the attempted wraparound coming in from Adriano's Tiny.
Yep.
They're going to jump forward. The Fisher comes out. They've got the life drain already onto Ritsu, forcing the PL to separate to the side. Flea, they're going to reveal Boxy from his Glimmer Cape, but Boxy turns with the blast and a Decrepify, holding back the Zeus, and that's going to allow miCKe to come in and pop him immediately. miCKe turns into the PL, doppelgangers away from Ritsu, blink out from Adriano in time, as he will create the distance, but again, Alliance...
Gotta kill the wave fast top. He can't do it in time. That means Alliance gonna push again. No glyph this time around either. Stealing the catapult.
And no glyph, no Zeus for 30 seconds to sort of help with the D-push. Alliance, can they get away with the siege this time around and break those melee racks?
Aegis running out any second now as well. There we go.
There's the buyback. Lee wants to get himself straight back in. And as soon as that happens, Alliance, they do respect it. Do retreat. Don't pull from Adriano. We'll have a bit of a poke onto miCKe. miCKe not too fussed about just the solo Tiny at the moment. No, we'll get sent back to base. So Alliance just choosing to get out of there. They've got the buyback out of the Zeus. They know that they're still in a position where they're hitting their timings. They'll back up, get some bounty runes.
Yeah, you can't be too greedy. Like if you go there and push, with this kind of push strat, if you lose one too many, like the game's just over. Even though they have Morph in this game, it's like he's got kind of difficult heroes to deal with. PL is one of the better heroes, just being so annoying to find a real one to burst as a Morphling. And your other two cores are not the best scaling ones. Like you got a Pugnayak hero. So yeah, Alliance doing the right choice there. Playing smart and safe. paiN X using buybacks perfectly, just as they need to. They just want to delay the game as much as possible, but even if this goes late, it's going to be an even game.
Just holding on to those melee racks as well as they can. Desolator is now there for the TA. So CCNC, he's sort of got his three major items online, the Blink, the BKB and the Deso.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
See if he can actually find himself in a position to really use the power of the physical punches that he can have. Because we've seen Alliance a lot of ways to sort of disrupt the flow of the TA through the chaos of these fights. And out of the base they come again, Alliance. This time around, paiN, the full five of them, pretty much the first time getting offensive once again as a group on Alliance's half of the map.
The high ground here, got their ward to protect them. Game is slowing down a bit now. Alliance kind of wanted to end the game by now, but that top fight before kind of slowing down the game. And yeah, the way Akira's an itemized is pretty solid as well. Just getting the veil for the armor against all the physical. And Yules is just a classic item when Akira to set up the ice path. Really good. I'm gonna smoke. We're gonna find someone. Dazzle, not the best hero. All the lanes are pushed as well. It's pretty obvious what's going on right now. Not sure about this player. The Zeus doesn't have buyback.
He doesn't. And he's been found. Tiger with the setup from the Fisher jumps forward, has the lockdown, the blast there from Quoikfer. And Boxy burns down Flea. He's gone for 70 seconds. That's a decent amount of time where Alliance don't have to be worried about that sort of deep push.
Yeah, but if you look at all the lanes, they're all pushed in, so that kill doesn't really achieve anything. And it's almost good to a certain degree, because paiN or Suits had that plus buyback fee on the timer, so now he's going to get rid of that without really being punished.
On it. Got eyes on this Alliance movement as he's going to try for a bit of a touch. Goes for the avalanche and a blink out. Gets himself back to safety. Tiger now responds. A good Fisher blocking off the retreat of Adriano. They jump in. They have the combo.
That was pretty greedy. Okay, you can't kill it, Pender. You should probably done the maths. So I just, you know, being cheeky and oops, I just blinked into a shrine. They can TP here. A bit sloppy. But at least Alliance gets some time to push out the waves, and one of the most frustrating things to deal with in Dota 2 is honestly the traps of that TA, just pushing out the waves all the time. Win
Radiant's
probability,
bottom tower is
57. Gaben?
Still favoring sort of the TA and the PL core of paiNX as the game goes on. So we say that it's a small thing on Alliance's side. Mickey's having a very good game. He's always going to be a hero that can absolutely stand toe-to-toe with the cores of paiNX, especially with some good morph plays. The ultimate.
I feel paiNX needs to abuse like a timing here, like 10-20 minutes, because if this game goes super late game, we all know that he doesn't. Oh, there's a fight coming up.
Talking about the TA finds Insania in the river. You obviously the jump ball. Quaifa's got the setup. BKB will come out as soon as he gets dropped down by the Yules. They'll still punch him down. They've got the slow through the BKB with the Skadi of Mickey. As CCNC, he'll try and melt, but he's been dusted. He's dead. 75 seconds. The TA is down. Quaifa can catch some more. Does get the ice path onto the two of them. They won't have any follow-up to get themselves on top. As it really does feel like this game, Alliance, they're playing it as a team. paiNX, they just seem a little all over the place. They're not really making any sort of team play. Yeah, it's sort of one by one, sort of, well, look at me go, I can play Dota 2 plays. It's not a team effort, whereas Alliance there, the coordination is apparent.
Yeah, I mean, and this is really goes because of the lineup, honestly. Yeah. Like, it's all, you can't really do a team fight as paiNX. You just want to blink in and kill someone. We get a killer, easy.
Mickey.
And this guy, he's Mickey playing like a god right now.
He really is.
He knew it.
He knew it. He had the angle. He found it. Mid lane, Quaifa does get taken down. Ritsu able to get on top of him. Ritsu very close to having the heart. PL could be sort of the X factor that allows paiNX to secure this game.
Yeah, I feel like when they get this hard and get this timing, that's when they're really scary. Because if this goes super late game, he kind of falls off a little bit, and like hero becomes kind of a very scary hero. This hero late game with items, like this is super strong. Especially if he gets the Shivas, he's not gonna die. Maybe an A on this as well at some point. Like, so if it goes super late game, Alliance should probably have this. But if paiNX, they got their little timing now with the heart, I'll know how that feels like to deal with. So he has it now. Should be wanting to look for a fight now, if ever, because Rogue is gonna be up right now.
They've got to try and sort of throw Alliance off a little bit, as Alliance have just been hit the timings, but they've got the very slight XP lead, but gold, as you can see, very slight the way of paiNX. Still, as I say, 32 minutes in, I mean, to have a game that has not been any, more than 2k net worth advantage for either side at any point at the 32-minute mark is quite a rarity. This game is incredibly close with how much both teams are getting on the map. When the Raph comes out, we'll put Alliance off from sticking around for more.
I think Zeus ulted her because he was scared that Earthshaker would just blink in. But I think the cooldown was up for Earthshaker, so he couldn't do it anyway. Just baiting out Zeus ult, and it's going to be pretty big because now they're going to do Roche.
Yeah, okay.
So Zeus ult to scout. I mean, Zeus or Earthshaker's going to have a free blink in.
Let's see how they address this paiNX. They really can't let this Roshan go the way of Alliance. They've got to do something before. And Adriano jumping in the back lines, looking to commit straight away with the BKB. They do find the Shaker. They'll get one. They're moving over towards Boxy. Boxy's starting to have his mana drain, but Ice Path comes out onto Adriano. The save play from Lelis will buy him some time on the tiny, but he's still incredibly low. He's getting stunned up by Roshan as Adriano will lose his life. They've lost 2. A buyback on Lelis for paiN. Only
Zeus.
1 dead at the moment on Alliance.
Too far. And the Rocher trying to sneak Rocher.
They are. They've gone straight in.
Be aware of this. They cannot give this up with disaster. They are. No. Where's Mickey? He doesn't have any health.
He's got to get in. Someone's got to get in from Alliance. Otherwise, paiN are just going to take this one for themselves. They may have lost more in the fight, but if they can get the Roshan.
He's coming back now, but it's pretty low.
Another buyback from Adriano. 2 buybacks now from paiN for this effort around the Roshan. They've got to make it work. Jump forward from Mickey. He's ready to go. He's looking to get in around the pit. Who's going to get away with the Roshan? Roshan falling low. Ritsu grabs the Aegis, and paiN do get the kill. But the slam comes out from Tiger, locking down Ritsu, but so much damage here being thrown out onto Alliance. They're all incredibly low. The Thundergod's Wrath bursts down 3 of them. Double kill for Flea. There's 3 dead on Alliance. Aegis, that second life for Ritsu, allowing him to move up for more as Kuiper's gone. Alliance losing a drastic fight around the pit as they lose for the Aegis being claimed by Ritsu as well as the kill despite Alliance's best efforts to get in. And that's a dangerous swing to give away. There's 3 heroes dead that do not have buyback.
Now, this is going to be Rax as well. That's pretty sloppy. Not what you want to see right now. That grave by Dazzle absolutely saving CCNC there. Just changing the fight massively. This is even,
they're getting so much. Is it going to be 2 sets?
It might even be 3. It might be the game.
No, it's not the game.
Oh, we'll see.
Just like that. I mean,
he's got a double damage.
Oh, there's an Aghanims on the Zeus now. Oh no.
Why did he have to get a double damage on TA? Oh lord.
CCNC.
28 seconds.
He loves it. He's smiling right now. That beautiful, creepy smile that we love him for.
Do they back? Replay safer, probably. And that is a pretty devastating.
I think if you're Alliance here, you can't quite believe what happened. You lost 1 fight around the Roche pit, and then suddenly you're down 2 sets of racks.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't play with buybacks. There we see the grave here again. The Ice Pass doing work here, and CCNC is going to get hit by the Ice Pass, just getting burned down, but it doesn't matter because the grave is going to be perfect, and then CCNC can just blink out. Here we go. Zoop. Zip. Beep, bop, beep, grave.
Yeah, absolutely. Lelis there with the top save, the force out as well.
Picking it up there. If anyone else picks it up, it will be so different as well. So everything just going perfectly.
And Flea's position as well, just sitting outside the pit, getting, to throw in so much damage over the duration of that fight as the Zeus. It all adds up. Yeah. They did grab the cheese on Mickey. He was able to pick that one up from that last Roshan engagement. So at least that's something for Alliance, but they're up against being 2 sets of racks down.
This is going to be pretty rough right now. Like now they just have to go for that super late game if they want to win this game. Getting 2 racks is 36 minutes. It's not very nice to deal with, but at 50 minutes you can easily split push it. Everyone's so strong and they got pretty good heroes for it. But yeah, they're in pretty rough position right now.
Okay,
go middle.
Be fine. The PL form. Adriano is looking for a chance to get a jump in. See if he finds one. I mean, Mickey already waveforming out. The Aghanims being thrown down. A couple of blasts into Mickey, but he's forced aside. CCNC's jumping forward, looking for an easier target, but Insania has been decrepitated. Boxy with the save. Keeps Insania fine. This game, certainly such a scary game for Alliance. They had this lineup. It was getting away with the pressure. They got so close to taking a melee racks up top from paiN, but now being up against this power that paiN have built up. Adriano does sort of get caught outside of the base here in the mid lane. He's got the BKB. At the same time, paiN, they're ready to come back in potentially. They poke towards Tiger. Tiger being harassed. CCNC commits with the BKB. Turns towards Mickey. Mickey straight back into the morphling form. Refraction is up for CCNC to protect him against quite a few right clicks. They do continue to chase him. They want this TA. The grave again from Lelis coming out, giving him some sort of safety. Is it going to be enough to do anything crazy? It isn't. They'll lose CCNC. Alliance striking back, but Adriano will claim the trade in the form of Insania's chat. Alliance at least able to get that TA off the map.
The Alliance just still stronger in team fights, even though all that happened. They're just still winning these team fights, so it's, oh boy, what happened? And it's also another problem was that Earthshaker didn't have buyback for that, and you absolutely need to have buyback in the mid game, especially for those Roche. Because if Earthshaker gets buyback, he buys back, and the game is completely different. Instead, he bought like an Ogre Axe. There's no reason to do that, so you always just want to make sure you have buyback. Oh, especially on supports in mid game. Well, you always support as well, obviously, but you know, if you bought it to finish the axe, maybe you could consider it. But just buying an Ogre Axe,
That doesn't do anything for you. Yeah. No, absolutely.
yeah, because it came in from the back there, just finding Earthshaker, killing him instantly in that fight. A bit unfortunate. Alliance struggling. Zeus also, just the support is actually really strong right now.
Well, his Flea
He's getting close to 25 as well, which is absolutely crazy.
Boy, I mean, just having the Ags alone at any stage of the game it's just super strong. And yeah, he's going to have even more on top of that. The game continues at the pace it is.
Got the axe at least now on Earthshaker, so it's not really countered by AoE damage. You can still just jump in now against the Zeus ult. Get that ult off. Still, game is pretty slow right now. Alliance just chilling out. Sure what to do.
Go for ahead. They go in the mid lane jump straight away on top of Quafer. Quafer will go for the self-kills, but it won't keep him alive. That's going to be Quafer gone. On the side, Tiger jumps forward to stun up the illusions, hold them back from Insania. A Fisher thrown out as well. CCNC still looking to fight. Mickey go forward, gets the commitment onto Lelis. Dazzle's out. But one. Alliance maybe still seeing if they can search for more as Ritsu will show himself mid. Adriano comes in with the damage onto Tiger. Tiger still with the Aghanims, can leap away. Enchant Totem and Adriano still poised, ready to jump in if he sees an opportunity to do so. Tiger and Mickey are coming around. Adriano should be fine, able to keep himself hidden.
$11K lead right now. Alliance is in a really bad position. Lanes are pushing non-stop and they have to deal with the traps as well. It's gonna be really hard to get out of the map right now. Alliance, there's pacing here. Oh, they gotta get the runes.
Oh, it's a surprise. It was a trap. Oh, but he slides in. And he jumps out. CCNC grabbing the bounty rune and grabbing Tiger's life.
CCNC knows how to play Dota. He goes for those runes. But they did waste the Beaky Beach. It is 5 seconds now.
Yeah, it's down to the minimum.
It is a 5 second.
Yeah, he's nearly, you know, he's nearly sort of ready for sort of hex and buyback. He's getting there, Quinn. He's got 5k gold, nearly 6k gold in the pocket.
One more thing. Can he kill him top actually? Got a dagger ready, so he can just blink out here.
He can do some sort of Q play. He's going to try for it. CCNC with a fraction. Many of them still up, able to blink away. And Mickey won't look to chase. Does have the double waveform though. We'll have that sort of way to get back on top of heroes that do escape. We've got the bigger items coming out from both sides now as well. Quafer with the Shiva's Guard, and over on paiN, Ritsu with the Nullifier, and CCNC with that Hex. So together, they find themselves a target. They should have a pretty solid chance of getting that guaranteed kill.
Yeah, and the problem for Alliance right now is that no one can really go out alone, because they will die pretty much. The Morphling can kind of do it, but even now with the Hex up, it's kind of scary.
If he's low on the HP, yeah, absolutely. If he gets hexed, there should be the time for CCNC to get the damage in to kill him off.
No buyback on CCNC here. Roche is going to spawn any second now as well.
And Mickey, he shows himself mid.
Oh.
Goes to farm that mid lane totally alone and gets immediately bursted by paiN.
Well, that's just how Morphling is. You just get jumped and you die. A little bit out of position there.
He's got to be careful.
Absolutely, he's been playing super good this game, but,
mistakes like that could cost you Roche, and he does have buyback.
Yeah, that's definitely going to cost Roche now, and that's a refresh shot already as well, but that's for Zeus. Oh, that's a little bit scary.
Yeah, the double Nimbus.
And it's also going to refresh her, so it's relatively close to that as well. Zeus going to have triple Nimbus, triple ult. That's a little bit monk-esque.
That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of threat in the team fights. As paiN continuing to ride this wave. 15k lead. At the moment, holding the refresher shard on the Dazzle, but I would imagine they'll pass it over.
Radiant's top
Let's see,
shrine
they
is under
have everything they
attack.
need now. They can just go and push. Alliance can hold this. It could delay the game, the late game, but it's going to be rough now. Alliance got to play perfectly here. Play around buybacks. They got 30 seconds, so you definitely don't want to buy back here. paiN should probably try to abuse that. 20 seconds, just hit a little bit. Not everyone is in position though.
I mean, as we've seen, if Alliance put 1 foot forward in the wrong manner, they'll instantly get jumped by paiN's cause.
I feel like they could have manned up here a bit more, paiN. Like, you definitely did not want to buy back a morph. It's this slow. Here we go.
Right, Adriano. He is in. Tiger is able to leap out at the range of the Nimbus though with the Enchant Totem Man. He's out of there. Ritsu getting disarmed, decrepified, but a quick doppelganger down will keep him pretty much at full HP. Rax and the tier 3 tower on the top lane being pressured. Hex comes out.
Morphling aboard. A BKB, so no buyback on him now.
Do see Koifa with the catch in the setup as well. They are chain locking down Ritsu does get the doppelganger off. He's incredibly low though. Mickey will pick him off. That's the Aegis pop. That'll be the buyback from Flea. Can they kill this Ritsu a second time? Enchant Totem, everything being used in an attempt to hold him down, but Ritsu still gets the doppelganger off. Tiger jumps into the side of the Fisher, but he's in trouble. The Grapefire won't save him as the magical damage from the Spirit Lance comes out and kills him off. Mickey getting sent back to base. paiN continuing to take a lot here from Alliance. Tiger will buy back. paiN will retreat for a little bit, but still keeping that lead, and a big one now. 26,000 in XP, 16,000 in gold.
This is not the greatest buyback on Earthshaker. Zeus also used it though, but this is a classic one where a carry just is holding that BKB until he was at maximum efficiency, so he got hexed and he couldn't really hit, and then he BKBs as he got sent back, so it's like really not that great for Morph.
And here we have another top lane pushing in onto the tier 3 tower. What are Alliance going to do to be able to keep him off?
They're still really strong. Like, Ritsu doesn't have Aegis this time.
They did show us that they can kill him once. The question is, can they do it again? Come forward from Ritsu and Adriano. They want to get themselves in, and on top of the Jakiro. Koifa in trouble. He's been nullified. He's being beat down by the illusion of the Decrepify. The self-fuels is buying him time. Koifa will survive. He'll live for now. The Boxy having to buy back. Another buyback being forced out of the pockets of Alliance. And they did lose that tier 3 top, so the final set of racks now laying exposed.
Just slowly wearing them down. It's the power of PL and the illusion. And we see also he's 25 now, along with Zeus.
Oh man, the arc lightning damage.
Yeah,
just
pretty scary.
It's pretty damn hard to fight against.
They could probably have gone in again there, but they were all lacking a lot of mana. But they kind of just want to play it safe. Hopefully they don't play over safe now, because waiting for next Roche is probably not what you want to do. They don't have a lot of buybacks on Alliance.
They're heading out.
Alliance going aggressive here.
They look towards Adriano, but Adriano has forced the side. The whole sort of combo is off the mark, as Adriano can slide away to safety. These heroes are paiN. The tiny, not sort of the instant kills that they once were. They're very beefy at this stage. Okay. Expect to clear things out, but he's going to get jumped. Again, Mickey, he's the one to go in first. Pop the cheese and the BKB. He will be fine to punch back and look towards Adriano. Adriano 4 stars away. They're trying to chase him. They do have the stolen toss. They're getting Tiger jumps in the backlines with the Enchant Totem. But CCNC and Ritsu just turn towards him. The Tiger getting beat down. The Lightning Bolt holds him in place, but they have lost to paiN Alliance. Got the double kill. Mickey there. Looked to be in trouble, but with the BKB and the cheese play, he was able to come out on top. Taken 2 from paiN. As long as Alliance don't lose anything more, they'll be okay with this. But Ritsu, he's around making sure the paiN do come out on top. He'll let the illusions finish off Insania. Alliance, they're very low in the mid lane. Ritsu getting himself on top of Boxy. Mickey tries to zip back in, but he's low on the HP. Gets zapped by the Nimbus. He's dead. A buyback will come out from Koifa, but they've lost Boxy. It's only the 2 of them that can come back to the game, and paiN know that. paiN buying back, looking to finish off the game.
Mickey, no mana for jumps.
He's on Ritsu. Got the damage. Ritsu's not going to get forced outside the base. Flea tried his best, but it's not enough.
Oh boy.
Oh, Koifa. He's got the catch. They're going to get him as well. Alliance somehow holding I mean, they just lost 3 heroes without buyback alliance. They only had the 2 of them. But Ritsu going in, dying, Flea buying back, coming over this half of the map and giving up his life as well. Alliance, they're still in this game.
Yeah, they definitely are. Like, you might think this is over, but again, the late game from paiN is not the greatest, even though they have pretty good late game heroes. But the TA kind of falls off, and Alliance got really good late game heroes. Morphling is obviously one of the strongest one. And
yeah, Mickey can dance around the fights as he has been.
I mean, this is definitely a game where I can just see like a team throwing. Like I've seen this so many times. So we also see the power of PL here, like just going in and out, getting that region from heart, just being so annoying, picking off the support.
What did you say? I mean, so the big flaw there from Ritsu was sticking around in the base without any sort of mana to spam the doppelganger. It's all well and good having this low cooldown, but if you haven't got the mana to continue to jump about, yeah, you're going to be stuck in the base. I mean, you saw him there popping it every single time it was off cooldown, and suddenly he's locked down. He's got no escape, and Mickey's got all the damage in the world. Flea trying to force him out, but the range wasn't quite there, so he's still trapped up. He couldn't escape.
And now also in the Zeus there, but we also got a level 25 on Yakiro, and this guy is 25 is actually so crazy. The ice pass is such a long stun with a massive AoE. It's so good, 3.75 seconds. If he hits that, I'm actually feeling a little bit hopeful again.
Okay.
I'm feeling hopeful.
I mean, it looked grim for Alliance when for that period of game where they lost the 2 Rex, but
Because paiN, they're going to be scared now because they don't really have the buybacks.
No.
They don't want to throw away the buybacks, and it's really going to come down to another Roche probably. So we're just going to have to sit and chill, drink a monster, everyone relax, and
sounds good.
Get hype because you drink a monster. Yeah, sniping the racks is not that easy either. Like PL is not the greatest against just going in like that. And with the ice path, just setting up skills so easily.
And look at this, Mickey going for the big build. Wants that rapier.
He's going for the rapier.
I like it. I like it. We'll see if he gets it. Obviously, he's a long way away from having the money for it. But he's gearing up and he's ready to carry the team.
At this point of the game, if you have buyback ready, you should just save the gold. Like, buyback is so crucial right now. And most people have used it, so getting intense. And Alliance too is Alliance back.
That's the question. Can they be back against the powerhouse, the NA powerhouses of CCNC and Ritsu? Oh, he's in. Tiger's gone for it straight away. He's got it pretty deep though. Has he got the backup? Mickey is there. Looks towards Lelis. Lelis gets the clip off in time. Keep the distance. Lelis will survive for now. A total CCNC. CCNC's gone. Mickey getting the big kills. Tiger actually able to survive there. They do jump forward. Ritsu trying to get the damage on the Kuiper, but again, this ice path stun duration holding it back. The Fisher comes out from the side. Adriano will finish up Tiger. Ritsu's got to be careful. He's doing his best to run away. Does want to finish up Kuiper. Comes back in. Will get the dragon. Oh, there's 4 dead on Alliance. Mickey's going to have Doppel up in a second, but he's losing the mana. Can Mickey really do this? He's 1 man left here for the side.
He's got to find the right one.
That's not the right one. That's not the right one. No, he's given up. He can't find the right one. He's got to get out somehow.
Uh-oh, this might be game. Chet's got buyback. Chet, Platonic.
He's healed him up.
Chet, TP, help him.
Go and help him.
They don't have money, can't kill him.
Oh, he's going to live. The Satanic.
Holy schmoly.
I mean, Mickey,
I was sure the game was over there.
He is carrying this game as hard as possible. I mean, that was a situation where he was the last man left alive. Sure, at the same time, paiN did lose 3 heroes themselves. But Richard was still alive with the backup of Adriano. It doesn't matter. Mickey holding the game.
And maybe CCNC could have manned up to just bought back. It's always like in this late game you're scared, like, oh, if I buy back, do I throw the game? Or but if he did buy back instantly, he probably could have joined the fight and just ended the game maybe.
It would be, as you say, though, such a hard call to make. And especially in games like this where, you know, paiN, they obviously are going to still feel like that they are in control of this game. But each sort of passing fight and engagement, they're definitely going to start to feel the problem that is this Mickey Morph.
Roche. Oh, they got the trap. The Roche is going to be important now because it's not really the Aegis that's that important. It's mainly
again. I like this player as well from Tiger. I mean, he was not afraid to just go in and start the fight off, and Mickey was there to back him up. Again, sort of this trust that we're seeing from Alliance in terms of the plays of one another.
Just dying instantly. They're not really doing anything.
Just falls over in the fight. paiN, they're into the pit.
They don't have a hero. This hero is super important for the team fight.
They do have the Echo Slam.
Yeah, but it's not that strong anymore.
Especially with sort of Zeus's presence on the map, it's hard to get in. I mean, sure, you can commit in with the enchant, but then there's no real quick way to get straight back out.
Like Alliance don't want to take this fight, or do they? Roche is dying pretty slow. No, they're just leaving it. They can't fight without Koikva.
It's scary.
The right choice. The Koikva gives so much control. For if I've got a Hex, an Ice Pass, level 25.
There's the triple Thunder God's Wrath, triple Nimbus. It's back online pretty soon. It's just got to wait for the 30 seconds on the refresher orb. That's a lot of lightning.
Yeah, it's not the Aegis that's like the biggest problem. It's that refresher shard on Zeus.
It's just the Soma. If they lock down any target and get triple Nimbus over it, you're dead.
I'm pretty sure you're perma-stunned as well.
I don't think you can move with 3 of them on you.
You cannot move.
If he times it right on how he pops them down, I think, yeah, it should be enough.
Oh, they want to fight here. They're going in.
The Banquet. Mickey's gone in straight away on top of CCNC. CCNC gets the BKB off, goes for the mount. They don't have detections on the morph, so they can't look for CCNC.
Detection, lol.
Ritsu, he's going to be held down by the ice path. Tiger comes in with a lockdown onto Ritsu. Ritsu's falling low. He pops the double. He's trying to run away. He does have that second life. He won't be forced to use it as of yet. Keeps the distance, so the Heart of Tarrasque will start ticking in.
Radiant's middle tower.
paiNX will back off. But now they know that there's no echo. Now they can go again.
Alliance not giving up.
What can do here?
Got some very cool stats.
And looks to show this pretty even in terms of the gold. I'm seeing the most gold in terms of kills that paiNX has got has been killing Koikva. But at the same time, equivalent gold from Alliance in terms of killing both Blee and CCNC. They've been feeding the most gold this game.
We'll go the push. Again, that Ice Path will set up to get anyone, really. Pretty close now. And Alliance, the buybacks are also coming back soon, I think.
I mean, this game certainly is still throwable in terms of paiNX's perspective. They've got to be a little careful.
It's paiNX, they got some top tier players. CCNC is pretty unlikely they're going to throw, but you never know. You never know.
You never know. Okay.
Looking. Uh-oh, he's alone bottom. This will be bad. Did you see the trap? He knows they're around. Get out right now. They're coming.
Uh-oh.
He's got TP now. Uh-oh.
He's got BKB. Been fine. Impact Tiger. Oh, they want to fight. Oh, they got Flea.
Flea. Couldn't flee in time.
Aha. Not.
And this is obviously you don't want to use buybackers. You just fall back, pick up the runes. That's a lot of coins. Oh boy.
We are seeing McKay not going for the rapier, unfortunately, just going for the sensible man's build, the MKB. And the rapier. We would have loved to see it. What about Ritsu? Ritsu had the rapier queued up earlier. Did he still have it? He's got money.
Like he's not sure what he wants to get.
Yeah, thinking what he wants.
Heal is not the greatest rapier carrier though.
Not really, no. Not at all.
It would help pushing the tower if he wants to commit on that. Here we go to smoke again without Zeus. They know their timing. Here we go. Can I kill him?
Tiger, is he going to jump for it?
He's looking.
He's got that Aegis though.
Can still probably kill him twice. Forces Zeus buyback.
It's not.
Oh, I want to go for it.
Oh, that'll be super easy.
Yep. You find tiny top.
Tiger.
They're not going to find anything. Or are they? No, they know. They know that their Zeus is dead, so they just want to play safe. Like normally here, you just click Zeus ult and see where everyone is. But he's dead. We haven't talked a lot about Boxy Pugna. He's hitting 25 soon. He's going to get a Hex as well. Like, it's all about control in these fights, so the Hex is going to be big. Pugna doesn't really have the greatest 25 talents. Like, I guess the Blast is kind of okay against the illusions, but... Or maybe even go the other talent for more damage. I don't know. I don't see a lot of Pugna 25. It's kind of good against Zeus, I guess, but
no, I mean
pretty much the only one.
Yeah, I imagine they will.
I think the Blast is probably better just for dealing with illusions.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Actually, just sort of clearing through Ritsu and finding a target.
He's
Whoa!
by himself here.
Uh-oh! Nimbus is out on him!
That was very deep.
It was.
The only one who can be that far alone is the Morphling. He's got the BKB TP, and I don't think they have any way to cancel it. No Abyssal or anything. Well,
not at the moment. You're right, there's no way to deal with that one.
A lot of heroes hitting 25 now.
Oh,
Oh, they're going in again. They're gonna have to definitely force buyback here.
Yeah, we'll see, because of Boxy down for 70 seconds. I mean, they've got to want to try and force it, surely.
Yeah,
They've gotta go.
Probably CCNC feels like, hey guys, I'm not really doing anything anymore. I just die, guys. We gotta end it soon. We're gonna lose. Let's go.
Let's see. Is that buyback going to come out? Ice Pipe comes down. There's going to be a buyback. Oh, and the backlines. Tiger's gone straight in. They tried to commit.
Oh, no buyback.
They've just lost Mickey.
Oh boy, that's
There's no buyback on the morph.
Hold up, that's not very good.
Tiger and Mickey just went in, just the two of them, on the back lines, and they lost the morph. He's dead.
Yeah, he doesn't have buyback. That.
Oh.
The enemy doesn't know though, but they're gonna poke and find out that it doesn't have buyback.
Yeah, he's 500 gold short. You're right. It's not even a timer thing.
Yeah.
This is
That's a little
just
bit sloppy.
a financial mistake.
Financial mistake, not doing the maths.
Yeah.
Even Valve made it easier for you. You can just hold over and you can see if you got buyback there now. So,
Maybe he didn't know.
he didn't know.
He didn't know. So I think at the same time, paiN, they don't know.
They're playing very slow here. They got 80 seconds.
They're like,
ticking.
we've got to be careful.
79.
The morph's going to buy
78. 77. They're not going. They're just like, they're expecting it. Here we go.
Oh, walking into the ice path.
Manning up here.
Gonna get one. I mean, I think they're gonna start realizing that. Hang on.
60 seconds.
This morph ain't buying back. He's not got buyback.
Yes, he doesn't have buyback.
Get in, paiN.
They're so scared.
Ritsu. Go in. There's the jump. Oh, and he's in! Oh, with a hex, they've got him. That's Boxy gone. Adriano on the side jumps in with a combo onto Tiger. Not quite enough to kill him off. Well, for laying down the ice path for Macrofire as well. They're focusing the routes. I think now paiN realized they're like, hang on, he doesn't have buyback.
Throne is open. Yeah, he definitely would have buyback by now. We have Glyph.
30 seconds.
25 seconds.
Just hit the ancient.
Just hit the ancient.
Hit the ancient.
Literally just click on it.
Quinn's got the right idea.
He knows.
He's in. He knows. Oh. Got a buyback. I have got the fortification. 12 seconds until the morphling's back.
He's coming.
I mean, he's going to be back soon. Tiger does die in the fountain. They've got buyback available on the shaker. Jump for Tiger, trying to slow him down. 4 seconds until the morph's back, but he's not going to be back in time. GG is called. Closed the game up. And he didn't have buyback, Bulldog.
Yeah.
And we do see what that does in certain situations.
That's pretty bad, because you look at that game and it's like, it didn't matter, because it was like, they were losing anyway, but they could easily have won that game.
I mean, because Mickey, for the most part, was doing so much in the fights. He was having a really good game, but